Hello football fans. The FIFA World Cup 2026 group stage has now reached a thrilling point, and the June 24th match day completely changed the mood of the tournament. On one side, Brazil showed their class and power. On the other, Morocco delivered a goal-packed performance, while Mexico dominated their group in style, and South Africa earned a massive win that could define their World Cup journey. In today's video, we are covering 4 big matches: Brazil versus Scotland, Morocco versus Haiti, Mexico versus Czechia, South Africa versus South Korea. So make sure you watch till the end, because these results have had a huge impact on the knockout race. 1. Brazil 3-0 Scotland. Let's start with Brazil versus Scotland, where Brazil played like true title contenders and secured a comfortable 3-0 victory. Brazil came flying out of the blocks, and it was Vinicius Jr. who opened the scoring early to put Scotland under immediate pressure. Before Scotland could recover, Vinicius struck again near the end of the first half, giving Brazil a commanding lead and complete control of the match. In the second half, Matheus Cunha added the third goal, and from that moment, the contest was effectively over. One of the biggest moments of the night was also the return of Neymar, whose appearance gave Brazilian fans another reason to celebrate. With this win, Brazil finished top of Group C and now head into the knockout stage full of confidence. For Scotland, this was a very painful defeat, because their hopes of progressing were left hanging by a thread. Vinicius Jr. scored twice, Cunha added the third, and Brazil clinched top spot in Group C. Neymar also made his first appearance of the tournament. Voiceover punchline: Brazil didn't just win this match. They sent a message to the entire tournament that their real World Cup campaign is only just beginning. 2. Morocco 4-2 Haiti. Now let's move to the most entertaining and goal-filled game of the day: Morocco versus Haiti. Haiti stunned everyone by scoring early and putting Morocco under serious pressure. For a moment, it looked like another major upset could be on the cards. But Morocco responded like a team with real ambition. Achraf Hakimi stepped up with a crucial goal to spark the comeback, and Ismail Saibari continued his excellent tournament form by getting on the scoresheet once again. In the second half, Morocco raised the tempo even more, and goals from Soufiane Rahimi and Yassine sealed a dramatic 4-2 victory. To Haiti's credit, they kept fighting and scored twice, making this one of the most exciting games of the round. But in the end, Morocco's quality in attack made the difference. This win sent Morocco into the round of 32, alongside Brazil from Group C, and confirmed that Morocco are a team nobody will want to face in the next round. Match reports from Reuters/Guardian highlighted Hakimi's goal and assist impact, Saibari's continued form, and Morocco's securing second place in Group C. Voiceover punchline: Morocco didn't just win the game, they proved that if you give them space, they can tear any defense apart. 3. Mexico 3-0 Czechia. Now we head over to Group A, where Mexico defeated Czechia 3-0 and once again showed why they are one of the most dangerous teams in the group stage. The first half was more balanced, with Czechia trying to stay organized and disciplined. But in the second half, Mexico completely changed the pace of the game. Luis Chavez broke the deadlock and gave Mexico the lead, before Julian Quiñones doubled the advantage and put Czechia in real trouble. Then, late in the match, Alvaro Fidalgo added the third goal to wrap up a dominant Mexican performance. Mexico were already in a strong position before this game, but this emphatic win confirmed them as Group A winners. They now head into the knockout stage looking balanced, dangerous, and full of momentum. Mexico's victory confirmed them as Group A winners and locked in their knockout path from the top spot. Voiceover punchline: Mexico didn't just score 3 goals tonight, They sent a warning to every knockout opponent waiting ahead. 4. South Africa 1-0 South Korea. And now we come to the result that may not have had the biggest scoreline, but it could be one of the most important wins of the entire day. South Africa 1, South Korea 0. This was a tense, tactical, and extremely tight match. Both teams knew how much was at stake, and that made every challenge, every pass, and every mistake feel massive. After a cautious opening period, Mexico delivered the decisive moment of the match with a goal that gave South Africa the lead. South Korea tried to push back, searching for an equalizer, but South Africa's discipline, shape, and defensive organization held firm until the final whistle. When the match ended, the reaction from the South African players and supporters said everything, because this wasn't just a win, it was a result that could define their entire World Cup story. The Group A scenarios after this result left South Africa in a strong position for qualification, while South Korea were pushed into a much more difficult path. Voiceover punchline. South Africa scored only once tonight, but that one goal may have been worth an entire World Cup campaign. Matchday summary. So that was the story of June 24th at the FIFA World Cup 2026. Brazil beat Scotland 3-0 and secured top spot in Group C. Morocco defeated Haiti 4-2 and booked their place in the knockout round. Mexico outclassed Czechia 3-0 to finish as Group A winners. South Africa beat South Korea 1-0 in a massive result for their qualification hopes. This matchday had everything: Brazil's quality, Morocco's firepower, Mexico's dominance, South Africa's huge moment. And the biggest takeaway is this: the knockout stage is shaping up to be absolutely explosive, because the big teams are finding form, while the so-called underdogs are proving they can still shake up the tournament.